But then I see my little brother running on the hallway, screaming. Some dude all in shadows with a knife chasing.
What the hell?
And boom! I just snapped out of it, and I was like, yo, what the is going on? I tripped so hard, I started smoking in my room. A cigarette in my room, window down.
He just got up. This. Have any of you guys ever had an out-of-body experience?
Oh yeah, dude.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being for real.
Can't tell, huh?
I'm being for real. Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
19 years old. I had the worst ones fucking up, like just insanely scary ones.
What happened to you?
Like 19-year-old, my mom moved to LA, right? After she moved us to Sacramento. That's when I told my mom, you know what? That I'm not moving anymore. You keep moving us. So she's like, dude, I gotta go to LA. I can't make money out here in Sac. And I was like, peace out, though. I'm staying with my homies. Boom.
Take my spirit.
No, bro.
So you stayed in Sac?
I stayed in Sacs with the homies, but it was a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm like laying down, and then one day, because I have so much running in my head at the time, but my body was exhausted.
It's like stress or like decisions you have to make?
I don't know what I was. I just remember 19, dude. Too much balls maybe, but I was like laying down, and all I remember is a screaming sound. And you're like, whoa! And I feel like someone grabbed like my shoulders like this and pulled me down the bed. Oh, shit. And I remember at that point, I couldn't move at all.
You're just frozen.
I just frozen. All I heard was screaming. And then I was just like, I was like, what the f is this,
and you
right?
Can't get up or nothing?
I couldn't get up or anything. It felt like a fucking crazy ass, like demonic bullshit going on. And I was like, Jesus Christ, in the name of Jesus! Dude, and
it stopped?
Dude, it stopped, right?
I had the same one.
Well, that's what I'm
like a screaming, like when I had sleep paralysis. I only had once. I don't get sleep paralysis.
Bro.
How old were you when you had yours?
I had to be, around the same age or younger. Yeah, around there. Because I was at that house in Orange, and then same thing, like screaming in my ear. It just sounded like a guy was here and going, Gah! And it was like high pitch and went, Rah! Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? But then I wasn't stuck like you for too long. I was just like, what the fuck? And then I couldn't move, and then I just got up, and I was like, what the hell was that sound?
Dude, check this out. I had it like back to back.
So you had more than once?
I had more than once, but every night got so scary, and I started doing research, right? I was just like, yo, what the fuck going on, you know?
You wrote that in Google?
Google, I was like, what is going on? I'm like, this is happening. You know, at that time, I didn't know how to word it.
What's going on?
So, and then,
what if you just wrote what is going on Google and you pressed enter?
Dude, there's a scientific term and there's like a spiritful term, deeper meaning.
Okay.
Scientific term saying your body's exhausted, your body falls asleep, but your mind's running. But there's nothing positive about something like that bullshit.
Nothing positive about it.
And then the negative, I mean the demonic term means that you got some demons in you. You need to try to figure out blah blah blah. That's why they're gonna try to hold you down. You gotta try to figure it out. But now there was a solution to it. If you are in that situation, it's majority of the time you're sleeping up like this. And if it does happen to you again, try to move your pinky toe.
What?
Right.
I can't even move it right now.
But that's the thing. If you're gonna try and focus on that.
Okay.
But that was the crazy part. So one night it happened again, right? But I was just like, fuck, I can't move my pinky toe because you're stuck, right? And then I was just like, let it ride. Let's see what happens. If I die today, I die today. And I was just like, let it ride. Boom! I got up out of my body.
As soon as you relax? What? Out of your body?
As soon as I just let it go, it went boom! Right? And then I'm just like looking around, the room and everything's same. But then I see my little brother running on the hallway, screaming. Some dude all in shadows with a knife chasing.
What the hell?
So, but I was like, yo, what the fuck? Get off my brother! But I couldn't move because it felt like a dream. So I got out, I see my body sleeping, I started grabbing everything and I started trying to chase my brother down the hallway. So I was like, that was the only way I could do it, right? Boom, boom, boom. I turn around the hallway, Then for some reason I start remembering my pinky toe again. And boom! I just fucking snapped out of it. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I tripped so hard, I started smoking in my room. A cigarette in my room, window down.
He just got up. Fuck this shit.
Bro, I was tripping nutsack. I was tripping nutsacks, right? Dude, I was tripping so hard. I went up to the room my brother was staying at, because my brother wanted to stay too, and my friend's mom let us stay. But I ran up to my brother's room and I was like, yo, Sam, you good? I opened the door, he's not even there.
Huh? Where was he?
Dude, he was just hanging out in the like parks with his homies at like fucking late at night.
Oh.
So I was like, oh man, that's a double cigarette. So I just went up.
Double cigarette.
Dude, I'm not even lying. This is real.
Oh no.
Bro, I stood outside my stairs for 4 hours just smoking cigarettes. My brother came and said, yo, what's wrong with you? I was like, don't even worry about it. I was just chiefing the whole time. That's when I went to the deepest search of all my life.
That's when you Googled the hardest you ever did?
Fuck, down the rabbit hole to the mine hole to a butthole, bro. I was just like, ah. Dude.
Yeah, because once you have it, you're scared to go back to sleep because you have no control.
So keep in mind, it was 3 a.m. and I'm just like, you know what? I'm young. I don't need sleep.
So when you popped out of your body, you actually saw your own gay ass?
I'm being serious right now.
He's like, yeah.
But look, dude, and then the search just went too insane and scientific.
Oh, you got too scared?
No, I was just like, yo, this is crazy. I'm gonna just keep yelling out Jesus, you know? But then I went to Reddit, because you know how there's like a Reddit term about it? So I went to Reddit. Somebody said, don't sleep on your back, simply sleep on your side.
Really? That helps it?
That helps it.
Oh.
So ever since then, I'm constantly sleeping on my side.
Yeah, I never sleep on my back.
But,
Yeah.
you know, eventually, the one thing that caught me was just like, hey, maybe it's like a demonic sign or something saying like you're putting off something. And at that time, I was just like not giving a fuck about my brother, not caring about who he hangs out with.
Oh.
That's why he was in your dream.
That's why he was in that paralysis. It wasn't even a dream.
You're worried that the demon was gonna get him.
Yeah, so I was just like, that showed that I did care about my brother, and that showed me that I should start caring about him in the real life. In general, you know what I'm saying? But because of that sleep paralysis, every time I have a dream, you know how you feel like you can't run?
Yeah. It's like all slow.
I naturally just grab onto things to push in my dreams.
Oh, you did a hack then.
Fuck, dude, shit was lit. But now I don't have dreams anymore. I'm too exhausted.
You don't have dreams at all?
No, I haven't had dreams in a while.
Dang.
I just recently started having dreams again.
Oh, really?
I have dreams every night.
Yeah.
It's all crazy too.
I can't dream anymore too much.
So that's what you believe it was? Out of all the different things you looked up and then you saw?
Think about it, like the scientific term at that time at 19, the health problem thing, you're just like, no, couldn't be helped. I'm still young. Maybe I'm smoking cigarettes, that's bad. But like at the end of the day, you're just like talking about health insurance and bullshit. You're just like, what the fuck? I don't even got health insurance. I don't give a fuck about this. So the only thing I had to really work on was the spiritual aspect, which was maybe start caring for your brother more. I was alright.
That's nice.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just, but yeah, that's my only outer body experience.
I wish I could astral project.
What would you do with your power if you could do it at will?
I'd watch people. Well, if I was single, I'd watch them. I'd watch them shower.
His back
He had
space.
to remember that she was sitting next to him for a second.
Yeah, but that shit's dangerous. Didn't they say like,
I would if I was single.
yo, but that shit's dangerous. I heard like those things, like once you go too far out, you can't come back in.
Yeah.
And that's
I don't
why
know.
they say
I
people
watched
die
the
in their
whole thing where the CIA team
Oh yeah.
that would practice this
Like
remote viewing.
sleep.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s.
Yeah, they found Russian subs. They
LSD.
found all kinds of stuff.
You wouldn't be that kind of guy? You
Yeah,
don't want
I
to
wouldn't
help.
be that
You don't want to help.
No, but my side quests would also, because I got ADHD, so I'm gonna have that as a fucking astral projector too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm about to go find some Russian missiles, and I'm like,
Ooh, shout
oh wait, that Russian
How'd I
beauty
get it?
pageant looks pretty cool. Oh, there's a movie being filmed. That's tight.
How'd I get into Tilly's fitting room?
I hope that I die in my sleep. That'd be cool.
You hope that?
Well, then it's peaceful, right? And like you just have a dream, and then you just never come to. You never come back.
If you die in your sleep, then that means like Taika might find you and be traumatized for life.
Oh yeah, you don't want that, bro.
Well, hopefully he's old at that time.
But wouldn't you want to like at least give last words, like tell your grandkids don't do music?
Yeah.
Don't do music.
What would you tell Taika not to
Please
do
don't.
as your last word?
As my last words,
Yeah.
let me see. I think I'll say always do you. Yeah, always do you.
What if he thought you were gonna say YouTube and you couldn't finish it?
Always do you too.
I think it would crush it on YouTube, honestly. If he did one of those kids reacts
He
channels,
would crush it on streaming.
he's so funny. He would like. I think he would crush it on
That's a
YouTube.
good idea. Make my kid.
He colored me this YouTube plaque with the 10 billion subscribers.
We still have it on the fridge.
10 billion? Yeah, it was like 10 billion subscribers.
10 billion subs is crazy.
That fool aims high, dude.
Before I left, he was like, "Do you think Uncle Joe's gonna keep that?" And I was like, "Yeah, we'll keep it."
Oh, that's nice that you kept it.
Astral project.
Yeah, I never had a out of body experience. I think.
Even
You're too serious, bro.
Even when you hit your PR and you're like,
You transcend.
it doesn't happen. You don't transcend.
That means he's alive. He's awake still. That shit gotta happen when you're sleeping.
Yeah, I don't think I ever. I think the only thing I've ever had that experience like that, it's like when you get into a bad collision and then you get knocked out, and then for a split second you're trying to figure out what's happening, and then you find out, oh, okay, yeah, I was knocked out. Did I ever tell you about when I had like 2 sodas in my hands?
What?
So I was, you know,
You were driving?
no, so this is in Cerritos, where like, you know those like bridges that go over the freeway pass. So me and my other homie, we were going. This is like maybe like 5th or 6th grade. We're going to the donut shop, to a specific donut shop that had crushed ice, because it's the best. So we're fucking rollerblading there. We go there. I don't know why I had 2 drinks, but we're coming back and we're like roller skating. And this is during the days where like people do like you know like the aggressive skating where you're like grinding and stuff like that.
Yeah, you were doing that.
So yeah, it was like that version. It's like skateboarding, but then the inline skateboard.
with 2 sodas.
But then, so you don't have brakes. You take your brakes off your rollerblades.
Oh, yeah.
Because they get in the way.
Oh, you trying to be cool?
Yeah. So you don't have brakes.
The ones that are in the back.
Yeah, you take them out. The only way you could.
You gotta do a hockey stop.
Yeah, the hockey stop or whatever. And then, on the way back, it started picking up hella speed. And it was going faster and faster and faster and faster. And I was like, oh fuck, this is like past the speed that I could just hockey stop. And I didn't know what to do. I'm like, fuck, do I dump the drinks? But we came like all this way with these fucking drinks. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? And I see the fence. I look at the drinks. I look at my fucking skates. Like, and they're just like going in a circle. And the next thing I know, I wake up and I'm all wet.
Whoa.
And then I was like, oh shit, I actually slammed into the fence. And then the drinks went all over me.
It took too long to think.
It took too long to decide. So I ended up like losing both of it. Because I could have like just dumped the drinks and then probably could have stopped and have been safe. But instead, I slammed and I still dumped.
Because you couldn't think of one thing to sacrifice.
Yeah, I was like, no. Yeah, so
Then you did like a thing where you skipped the YouTube video a little bit.
And then you wake up and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Why am I all wet and shit? And I'm all sticky. What the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Wait, that's when you had the outer body?
I guess that's the closest I could think of.
Oh, got it.
I never really had an out of body. That's an in body.
Oh, okay. So you just took a nap.
I just took a quick nap.
What happened?
Yeah, like that.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh fuck, that was crazy.
Fire.